All right. Shalom, shalom. Happy Sabbath to each and every one of you. All praises to the Most High Yah. We thank and praise the Most High Yah for his goodness and his mercy. We thank him for his mercy being from everlasting to everlasting and his mercy enduring forever. All praises to him. We thank him for his mercy being renewed every morning. We thank him for that. We thank him that we were not consumed. We thank him how he kept us and watched over us all night long. And we give him glory, honor, and praise. All right, so we're going to continue on with the lesson about rest. Rest is coming. Okay, we're going to continue on with that lesson about rest, and that rest is coming. All right. So where we left off, we were about to go into where rest comes, who rest comes from. We talked about to who the rest is given, but we're going to talk about from where rest is coming from. All right. All praises to the Most High. I pray that this word would be a blessing to you, that it would add to you, that you would be edified by this scripture, by this teaching. All right. Coming from the book of Psalms, chapter 4 and verse 8. The book of Psalms, chapter 4 and verse 8. And it reads, I will both lay me down in peace and sleep, for thou, Yahweh, only makest me dwell in safety. So we see here only, the Most High only maketh us to dwell safely in safety. Okay, so rest can only come from the Most High. Okay, the rest that is coming to Israel can only come from the Most High. I'm gonna read it one more time. I will both lay me down in peace, all praises to the Most High, and sleep, for thou, Yahweh, only makest me dwell safely. The only way that we're going to receive that safety, that rest, is through Yahweh. We know that the name of Yahweh is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and are safe. All right. All right, let's move on. The Most High causes us to rest. It is him that causes us to rest. So let's get it in Jeremiah chapter 31 and verse 2. The book of Jeremiah chapter 31 and verse 2. Shout out to the House of David Camp down in Brooklyn, New York, located at 191 Howard Avenue. The Friday night Sabbath services begin at 7 p.m. And then the Saturday Sabbath services begin at noon. And then the afternoon services begin around 3, 4 o'clock. If you're in the area, you're looking to fellowship, come and congregate with us. Come and congregate and be blessed. Receive the word of the Most High. Receive that fellowship and be fulfilling the commands. Be ready to hear and receive from the Most High. All right. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 31 and verse 2. Thus saith Yahweh, the people which were left to the sword found grace in the wilderness. The people which were left of the sword found grace in the wilderness, even Israel, when I went to cause him to rest, when I, the Most High, because it's the Most High that calls us to rest, okay? The people which were left of the sword found grace in the wilderness. We are in the wilderness right now, okay? We're not in chattel slavery anymore, but we, the children of Israel, the true children of Israel, we blacks, we black Hispanics, and black Native Americans, we are in the wilderness right now, okay? And it's the Most High that caused us to rest in the wilderness when we came out of Egypt. And it's the Most High that's going to cause us to rest after this captivity while we're here in this wilderness here. All right, because our captivity is over with. That, the chattel slavery is done and over with. And our 400 years of punishment have ended. Okay, so the Most High is going to cause us to rest. All right, I'm going to read it one more time. Thus saith Yahweh, the people which were left to the sword, guns, knives, bombings, police brutality, you name it, policies that afflict black people, black Hispanics, and black Native Americans. Okay, the stealing of lands, the stealing of homes, redlining districts. The people which were left of the lynchings, hanging us from trees, the people which were left of the sword found grace in the wilderness. Even Israel, when I went to cause him to rest, the Most High is coming to cause us to rest. He's sending fires, he's sending storms. The tornadoes are increasing, the hurricanes are increasing, the sheer number of them, the intensity of them, all of these things are increasing. Acres and acres of land are being burned down. The government is turning against its own people. The Most High is causing us to rest, okay? Because we are finding grace in this wilderness. All praises to the Most High Yah. All right, from Yahweh the Most High through Yahawashi. So the grace that we are going to find is through Yahawashi. That rest that we are looking for, that the Most High has promised to the children of Israel, is going to come through Yahawashi. Let's get it. The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 15 and verse 57. The book of Corinthians, chapter 15 and verse 57. But thanks be to the Most High, which giveth us the victory through our Hamashiach, Yahawashi. Okay? But thanks be to the Most High, which giveth us the victory through our Hamashiach, Yahawashi. Okay, we're going to get victory over our enemies, victory over death, victory over sickness, pain, policies, wicked schemes, crafty counsel. All of that victory from that is going to be through our Hamashiach, Yahawashi, okay, who is King of Kings and Lord of Lords. All right. All praises to the Most High. Now, where will rest occur? Where is rest going to occur? If you are in the mindset thinking that rest is going to occur here on this soil in the United States, you're sadly mistaken. You need to be transformed and renewed in your mind. Rest is not going to occur on these shores. Okay, if you are here in the ununited states of Atrashika, rest is not going to occur here for you. If you are of the children of Israel, the only way that we're going to receive rest is this. Let's get it. The book of Joshua, chapter 21 and verse 43. The book of Joshua, chapter 21 and verse 43. Rest will only occur in the land sworn to Israel by the Most High. All right. And Yahweh gave unto Israel all the land which he sware to give unto their fathers, and they possessed it and dwelt therein. Okay, that is where we are going to have rest, in our own land. After the Most High has destroyed the ununited states of Atrashika, which is the daughter of Babylon, which is spiritually Sodom and Gomorrah and spiritually Egypt. After this land has been destroyed, then he is going to take us and lead us along the King's Highway, and we are going to go back into our land. All right, that he has sworn to us, and we are going to possess it and dwell therein. That is where the rest will occur. All right, let's take that further. The book of Isaiah, chapter 14, and we're going to read verses 1 through 8. The book of Isaiah, chapter 14, reading verses 1 through 8. For Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, okay, and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. Okay, who are the strangers he's talking about? Okay, those who are separated from this truth, who are Israelites, and those who are not of the children of Israel, who believe that we are the children of Israel, and that the Messiah is a big black man, and that we are the chosen people. Those people will be cleaved to us. All right. And the people shall take them. Okay. Now the them is those other nations. The unrepentant Israelite that don't believe, woe to you. That's for another teaching, for another time. But okay. And the people shall take them, those other nations, those other those non-Israelites, okay, who do believe that we are Israelites, and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaidens. Okay, you Elamites, Those of you who acknowledge who we are, the Most High is going to grant you this mercy, that you're going to be slaves to the children of Israel. That's what's going to happen to you. All praises to the Most High. You Ishmaelites, you Hamites, this is what your fate is. All right? You Edomites, especially you Edomites. Okay? Then there's a plan for you all. All right? And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaidens, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were. We were captives to not only the white man or Esau, the Edomites, we were captives to the Hamites as well in Egypt. Then we were captives to the Elamites in Babylon. Then we became captives to the Babylonians, captives to the Persians and the Medes, or the Elamites, captives to the Ishmaelites, captives to the Greeks, and now we're still in captives to the Romans, and we're still captives to the Romans. Okay, the captivity is over, but we are still in the land of our captivity. And they're trying to make it hard for you to leave the United States, trying to make it hard for you to get passports to leave the United States. Okay? They're trying to cut Israel off from being able, the true Israelite off from being able to leave this land. Okay? Whose captives they were. We were captives to these people. And they shall rule over their oppressors. All praises to the Most High. You should be excited about that. You should be glad about that. That you're going to be able to rule over your oppressor. Okay? All of these nations are oppressing us. Okay? In fact, they're oppressing the northern and southern kingdom together. Let me get that. Okay, the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 50 and verse 33. This is a detour here. Okay. It says that, and they shall rule over their oppressors. Who is they? The children of Israel, namely the northern and southern kingdom. The book of Isaiah, chapter 50 and verse 33. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah, so the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom, were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. Okay? The northern kingdom and the southern kingdom were oppressed together. All right? But both northern kingdom and southern kingdom are going to possess those that held us captive. Okay? So those indigenous Native Americans, the black ones, the ones black unto the soil with their woolly hair, okay? Those Native Americans, those American Indians, which a lot of them were killed off, but there is a remnant of them that are not $5 Indians and whitewashed. There's still a remnant of black Native Americans. There's still a remnant of them, okay? In the North and South America, there's still remnants of black Native Americans that are not whitewashed, that were not made Native Americans by paying $5 to become Native Americans. All right. Do your history. Know the facts. Don't be stupid trying to include people into our kingdom and our heritage who have no place and have no rights to our heritage. Some of you camp leaders. All right. Now, okay, and there are black Hispanics. Okay, the Latinos that you see coming up to the United States, a lot of them, I'd dare to say 80% of them are not Israelites. Okay, the ones with woolly hair that have darker skin, yes, those are Israelites. Okay, they've got features like us. They have hair like us. They have darker skin, and they are oppressed, and they meet the criteria of the Deuteronomy 28 curses like us. Okay, the Most High said that they are going to possess their captors. All right, all praises to the Most High, and they're going to rule over their oppressors. All right. Verse 3. And it shall come to pass in the day that Yahweh shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear and from the hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve. Uh, there is no hard bondage for these white Spaniards that's coming up to the United States committing all these crimes. There was no hard bondage from them, for them. They were not made to serve in bitter bondage. No, they're out here doing the oppressing. And the Most High gonna kill them for it too. And he's judging them right now. These Spaniards are being judged right now. The Most High is using this king, Donald Trump, to bring judgment on these wicked Spaniards, these white Spanish speakers who came up to the United States to hurt the tribe of Judah. All right. Verse 4, that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon. Who's the king of Babylon right now? Donald Trump. Okay? And say, how hath the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased. Verse 5, Yahweh hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. All right, I'm going to read verses 3 through 5 straight through. And it shall come to pass in a day that Yahweh shall give thee rest from thy sorrow. And it shall come to pass in the day that Yahweh shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve, that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, how hath the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased. Yahweh hath broken the staff of the wicked, and the scepter of the rulers. All praises to the Most High Yah. Verse 6, he who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger. The United States, the ununited states of Atrashika has ruled the nations in anger. But those other nations are even breaking the United States' hold off of them. Okay, y'all go and look and see what's going on in Africa and parts of Asia. Go see how these countries are abandoning U.S. oppression and rule and authority. Okay? He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hindereth. The United States is in deep doo-doo. Judgment is coming here. All praises to the Most High. Judgment is here. It's already here. Okay? I just did a 6-week series on judgment. Judgment is here. Go back and watch those videos and look at those scriptures, okay? And study that, because if you don't believe that judgment is here and that the Most High is digging in the United States' ass, something's wrong with you. You got serious repenting to do. Okay, you are conformed to this world and you need to be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Okay, we here proving that which is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh over here. That's what we doing here. Okay, all praises to the Most High Yah. Verse 7, the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. The whole earth is at rest and quiet in that day that Yahweh gives us rest from our sorrows, from our fears, from our hard bondage wherein we were made to serve. That is when the whole earth will be at rest and quiet. They breaking forth into singing. Right now, the singing is over and done with. We're in a state of mourning. There are perilous times going on right now. Okay? But the Most High is going to give us rest from these perilous times. Okay? Verse 8, yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no feller is come up against us. Okay, I'm going to take a quick detour here. Let me get the book of 2 Timothy chapter 3. The book of 2 Timothy chapter 3. You all know this. We're going to start at verse 1. This is what the Most High is going to give us rest from. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. We are in the last days and we are dealing with these perilous times right now. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemous, Disobedient to parents. Let me go back. Covetous, lovers of their own selves. Is that a characteristic of the American culture? Check. Covetous. Is that a characteristic of American culture? Check. Boasters. I got this. I got that. What? Look and see me. See what I got. I got this thing. I got. Check. Proud. I'm proud to be American. No. The Most High said these are perilous times. Check. Blasphemers. Okay. Denying the faith, saying that Yahushua is a white homosexual. That's blasphemy. Okay. Saying that Yahushua is God. Blasphemy. Yahushua is the Son of God, the only begotten Son of God. Okay, of the Most High. He's the only begotten Son of the Most High. He is not God. He has conquered this flesh, just like you and I are trying to conquer this flesh. And he has already received his reward of the Father and is on the right hand of the Father. He has received his reward for his deeds, just like you and I will receive our reward for our deeds. If you sow corruption, you're going to reap corruption. If you sow in the spirit, you're going to become spiritual. You're going to become immortal. You're going to reap spiritual. You're going to reap that righteousness if that's what you sowed. But if you don't, you will not be with Yahushua, and you will not be with him and receive reward just like he received. Immortality. All right. Disobedient to parents. Is that American culture? Check. Unthankful. Is that American culture? Check. Unholy. Check. Without natural affection. Okay, so this is twofold. So in American culture, the name of the day, the name of the game today is to be homosexual, to be sodomite. Check. And also, without natural affection, the American way of life is that Roman way of life. Every man for himself. Let me get it. I'm going to get mine. You got to get yours. I'm going to get mine. I'm not worried about the next person. I could care less about what you're going through, what you got going on. All I care about is me. Check. Okay. Truce breakers. Definitely. This country is betrays within and it betrays without. Last night, the new Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, just cut off all foreign aid to most countries. The only foreign aid that's going to go out is if it was a natural disaster. For the next 90 days, all foreign aid is cut off. Truce breaking. Check. False accusers. All day, every day. Black people, blacks, Black Hispanics, and Black Native Americans being accused of crimes that they did not commit. Check. Okay. Incontent. Nobody here is satisfied. Nobody here is satisfied with what they have. People, again, are unthankful. They're incontent. They get something, and next thing you know, they want something else. There are people in this wicked behind country, they go get a brand new car every year. Some go get a brand new car every 6 months. Incontent. Check. Okay. Fierce. Just fierce. I mean, just even got celebrities titling themselves with the name Fierce in them. In that name, I'm not even going to call names, not giving glory to none of these bastards. Okay? With their bastardized mindsets and their bastard spirits on them. Okay? Fierce. You were just harsh and rough towards anybody and everything. I'm chasing the bag. You just fierce, and you go get that bag however, whatever way that you can get it. You just fierce. Okay? Despisers of those that are good. Despisers of those that are good. You anything and everything that's holy, you hate it. You despise those things which are good. Check. Okay? Traitors. There we go again. But bunch of traitors here. I'm friends with you today, but I'm not friends with you tomorrow. Check. That's American culture. Heady or proud. Okay? Heady, haughty people. Okay? I got this and I got that, and I got my 401k, I got this house, and I got this, that, and the other, and I got this Louis Vuitton belt. Check. Heady. High-minded. Check. That's American culture. Lovers of pleasures more than lovers of the Most High. Some of you love getting high. Some of you love engaging in all kinds of illicit sex. Some of you love pleasing your flesh more than pleasing the Most High. You are lovers of yourself more than lovers of the Most High. That is American culture. Check. Okay. Having a form of godliness, talking to you Christians, and you black Hispanic and black Native American Christians and Catholics and Buddhists and Hirsch Christians and Egyptologists, having a form of godliness but denying the power, the Most High power thereof. Okay, and Paul admonishes Timothy, from such turn away. Get away from these people. Okay, don't be a partaking with this wickedness and this whoredom. Okay, all of these things, the Most High is going to give us rest from these things. I know that was a detour, but I wanted to point out what the Most High is going to give us rest from. Okay, the whole earth will be at rest from those perilous times, these perilous times, and those things that are mentioned in the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 3. Okay, the whole earth will be at rest from those proud, boastful, covetous, truce-breaking, sodomite spirit, unempathetic, fierce people. The whole earth is going to be at rest from that wickedness. Okay, and quiet, still. Ain't nothing like some still. Okay, we are overly stimulated in the ununited states of Atrashica. Okay. They break forth into singing. The whole earth is going to rejoice once we are back in rulership and have the rest that the Most High has promised us. Okay, the entire earth will break forth into singing. They're going to rejoice that the kings are in rulership. Okay, verse 8, yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee. Okay, trees represent people. Trees represent people. Okay, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no feller is come up against us. So since you all have rested, now we are at rest. Okay, all right. Once we go into rest, the entire earth will be at rest. All the other nations will be at rest once we go at rest. Even though they will be our servants and our handmaidens, they'll still be at rest. Okay? But they're going to serve in bondage. They're going to serve in bitter bondage. And the Most High said that's still going to be rest for them. All right. Where will rest occur? We just covered that. When will rest occur? When will rest occur? Okay. Rest will occur when the repentant of Jacob returns to the kingdom of Israel. All right. Isaiah 30 and 15. The book of Isaiah, chapter 30 and verse 15. All right. For thus saith Yahweh, the Most High, the Holy One of Israel, in returning and rest shall ye be saved. In quietness and in confidence shall be your strength, and ye would not. Okay? The rest is only going to occur, okay, in our returning. Returning where? Back to Jerusalem, back to Zion, the land that was promised to us. That is when we will be at rest. And the other nations know it, particularly little America over there, those 1948ers. They really know that is the only way that we will be at rest. So they have fought tooth and nail to perpetuate the lie that they are the true children of Israel. Okay? And if you Christians out there continue to believe that lie, the Most High is going to kill you. And you deserve to die too, by the way. All right. Let's get into the conditions for obtaining rest. The conditions for obtaining rest. All right. These are the conditions for obtaining rest. I'm not going to be long before you all today because I want to be on time when I get down to the temple. The traffic was really bad last week, so I want to be on time getting down to House of David today. All right. Conditions for obtaining rest. Okay. Rest can only occur after the Most High has pronounced judgment on the other nations who despise us. all the other nations despise us. Okay, including these Spaniards that are coming up from South America. They despise us too. Okay, they despise the black Hispanics down in their countries and then come up here and despise us up here. Let's get it. The book of Ezekiel, chapter 28, verse 26. Ezekiel chapter 28 and verse 26. Let's get it. All right. Ezekiel chapter 28 and verse 26. Okay? Because remember, rest can only occur after the Most High has pronounced judgment. He is pronouncing judgment has been pronounced on these Spaniards. You're getting the fuck out of here because your wicked asses came up here to oppress Judah. And the Most High is digging in your ass for it. And I'm glad about it. I don't care who don't like that I'm saying that. Go some damn where because you're wicked too if you think that these people deserve some mercy. They don't because they're wicked. Okay? Anyway, let's get it. The hell with your false beliefs and your wicked ideologies. The Most High gonna kill you for it. All right, let's get it. The book of Ezekiel, chapter 28, verse 26. And they shall dwell safely therein, talking about the children of Israel, blacks, Hispanics, and black Native Americans. Okay? And they shall dwell safety therein, and shall build houses and plant vineyards. Yea, they shall dwell with confidence. When I, the Most High, have executed judgments upon all those that despise them round about them, and they shall know that I, the Most High, am the Yahweh, and am Yahweh, their Most High. Okay? Only after judgment has been pronounced on these other nations will we go back and dwell in safety. We are closer now than we have ever been. Okay? In this dispensation of time, we are closer now than we have ever been. Okay? From the time that Yahweh Shai was hung from a tree and sacrificed, okay, has began the end of days, the last days. We are so close to the day of the Lord's vengeance. Very close to it. So get your houses in order. Get yourself ready. Be prepared. Okay? Be prepared. Get your houses in order. Repent and turn away from your wickedness, because we are so close to being redeemed out of captivity. We are redeemed from. We are so close from coming out of the wilderness and going into our land, our promised land. Our time of wandering in the wilderness is coming to an end. You got to understand that we are these perilous times that we have been dealing with. The Most High is bringing rest to us. The only way that it's being done is He executing judgments upon all those that despise us. Okay? Unless they're judged, unless the heathen be judged, we shall not find rest. We cannot dwell safely. Okay, that's the only way. The heathen has to be judged and punished for their crimes. Be not deceived. The Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever man soweth, that shall he also reap. They think they got away with all the harm that they have caused us over the generations, to our ancestors, to our forefathers. But the Most High said, no, He visits the iniquity upon the children unto the third and the fourth generation. Okay, but shows mercy to the thousands of Him that love Him and keep His commandments. We got judged, and the other nations are going to be judged too. And when they're judged, we are going to go we're going to dwell safely. We're going to build houses. We're going to plant vineyards. Okay, we're going to dwell with confidence. And when He says that they will plant vineyards, He's talking about our slaves. You wicked nations that oppressed us. You're going to be plowing our fields. You're going to serve in bitter bondage. And the Most High said, that's what's going to be your rest. That's going to be your finality. You're going to keep your mortal body, and you're going to build up our kingdom. And then after you've built our kingdom, He's going to destroy you, because there shall be no more seas. All praises to the Most High. There will be no more opportunities for you all to bring your wicked abominations upon this earth. None. The abomination that that serpentine race brought to Eve in the garden, there will be no more opportunities to bring upon abomination and rebellion against the Most High. Done. There will be no more seas. All praises to the Most High. Rest can only be obtained through Yahweh Shai. Okay, we talked about that. So this is one of the conditions, that rest can only be obtained through him. Rest cannot be granted to those who do not labor, nor to them who are not burdened. Okay. Oh my gosh, back to these Latinos that are being driven out of the United States. All praises to the Most High, that are being judged right now. They're not being oppressed. They are being judged. They are not oppressed. They are being judged. How can you say that they're being oppressed when taxpayers' dollars was being used to give them free food, free healthcare, free education, free everything? Shit that black people was denied for centuries. Stop the cap. You're stupid. You're dumb if you really believe that these people are oppressed. Something is wrong with you. You are mentally disturbed and something's wrong with you. And you need to go get your shit together. Okay, let's get it. The book of Matthew, chapter 11 and verse 28. All praises to the Most High. Rest is coming to us. Okay? Rest is coming. And by the way, let's get that. By the way, those of you who have a problem with these ICE roundups, by the way, let's get it. The book of Romans, chapter 13 and verse 1. Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers, for there is no power but of the Most High. The powers that be are ordained of the Most High. Whosoever therefore resisteth the power of the Most High, resisted the ordinance of the Most High, and they that resist it shall receive to themselves damnation. If you disagree with what's going on right now, the Most High said you're going to receive to yourself damnation. For rulers are not a terror to good works, but to the evil. Wilt thou then be afraid of the power? Those of you who don't agree with this roundup, those that don't agree with this roundup, okay? Wilt thou be afraid of the power? Do that which is good, and thou wilt have praise of the same. Okay? For he, talking about the powers, the rulers, for he is the minister of the Most High to thee for good. Donald Trump is a minister of the Most High to us for good. That's why he didn't allow Kamala to become president, because she would have been a minister she would have been a minister of our destruction. She was already trying to, her whole platform was allowing black babies to be murdered and killed. I mean, you people are dumb as rocks if you think that this is evil is being visited upon us. Okay, the Most High is allowing this to happen because he has a plan. Our steps are ordered. The Most High is orchestrating all of this. And when you get in the spirit and you open up your eyes and see that, you're going to be all right. First thing you need to do is repent and let go of your vain philosophies and your wicked ideology and what you want to happen, instead of getting in line with the Most High's plan. Okay? For rulers are not a terror to good works, but to evil. Get out of here. People raping and murdering and doing whatever the hell they want to do, and setting innocent, not necessarily innocent, because I don't know if that woman that Guatemalan set on fire on the train in here in New York was innocent or not. The fact of the matter is, he didn't know her, she didn't know him. He just wanted to set her on fire. Yeah. Okay? Stop the cap. All right, the book of Matthew, chapter 11, verse 28. Remember, rest is obtained through Yahweh Shai. Okay? And it's granted to those of us that labor. Okay? You cannot be just handed something and thinking that that's your laboring. No, you're not laboring. You're a thief. You're stealing. Okay? The book of Matthew, chapter 11, verse 28. Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden. So, labor and are heavy laden. You can't be heavy laden when everything is just given to you. Have you ever stayed in a Waldorf Astoria hotel? I have not. Have you ever stayed in the Roosevelt Hotel? Most black people have not. But yet, so-called Northern Kingdom is there. That's not Northern Kingdom, you morons, you idiots. Get your shit together. Stop being stupid. Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden. Heavy laden. Policies against you. Unlawful practices against you. That bullshit that the Biden administration did in harming black people, using those Spaniards to come up here and harm us. That was heavy laden against the true children of Israel. Blacks, black Hispanics, and black Native Americans. Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. The only way that you're going to get rest from the wicked policies, the crafty counsel, and the wicked schemes of Esau is through Yahushua. That is it. You need to come with your broken and your contrite spirit. Hebrews 4:11. The book of Hebrews 4:11. Okay? You're not getting rest without labor. You are not getting rest without labor. Okay? Let us labor, therefore, to enter into that rest, lest any man fall after the same example of unbelief. You're not getting rest unless you labor. Labor in this truth. You need to be out here preaching in the highways, hedges and highways, getting the highways and byways. Okay? You need to be out here laboring to enter into this rest. Okay? Nobody's watching this YouTube right now, but I'm going to put it out there. Somebody will eventually. Okay? It's not about likes or it's not about clicks or likes or popularity. It's about doing the will of the Most High and obeying his voice, hearing his voice and obeying him and carrying out his commands and doing the will of the Father, just like Yahushua did. Because if you're out there for this, for fame or fortune, I'm so glad to tell you that your motives are off and that you're not going to get the kingdom. But if you're laboring to enter into rest, meaning you're laboring in righteousness, you're preaching the word of the Most High, you're instant in season and out of season. You're not adding to, you're not taking away. You're preaching the unadulterated, uncorrupted word of the Most High. Okay? That is laboring to enter into his rest, congregating with other Israelites, being helpers one to another, loving your neighbor as you love yourself. Those are the labors that are going to allow you to enter into the Most High's rest. Keeping the commandments, keeping the feasts, keeping the solemn feasts, keeping the Sabbaths. Happy Sabbath, by the way. I said it, but I'll say it again. That's what's going to help you enter into this rest. Keeping the Most High's commandments. Being holy, walking upright before him. Perfect. Okay? Forgetting those things which are behind you and reaching towards those things which are before you, pressing towards the mark of the prize of the high calling in Yahushua. That is how you will labor to enter into this rest. Okay? All praises to the Most High Yah. Now, rest must be sought out by those who trust and believe in the Most High. Rest must be sought out by those who trust and believe in the Most High. The book of Exodus, chapter 3, verse 7 through 9. We're going to read 7 through 9. The book of Exodus, chapter 3, verses 7 through 9. Let me just go ahead and show it like this. All right. And Yahweh said, I have surely seen the affliction of my people. Make no mistake about it. The Most High sees our affliction. He saw our affliction in Egypt. He saw our affliction in Babylon. He saw our affliction during the Medes and Persian captivity. He saw our affliction during the Greek captivity. He saw our captivity when the Romans came during Yahushua's time. And he sees our affliction during this Roman captivity now. He sees our captivity. He sees our affliction while we are here in spiritual Egypt, in spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah, in the daughter of Babylon. He sees our affliction. Okay? Rest must be sought out by those who trust and believe in the Most High. Okay? If you don't believe, or if you don't trust and believe in the Most High, you don't believe that rest is coming, you're not going to get it. If you don't labor to enter if you do not labor to enter into his rest, you're not going to get that rest. Okay? The only way that you will labor to enter into his rest is if you trust and believe. Okay? The book of Exodus, chapter 3, verse 7. We're going to read all the way down to 9. And Yahweh said, I have surely seen the affliction of my people which are in Egypt. Okay? And have heard the cry by reason of their taskmasters. Okay? All the wicked schemes and policies that these prejudiced, racist, Edomite bastards in Congress have in store for us, the Most High sees the affliction that these taskmasters are placing on us. For I know their sorrows. The Most High knows our sorrows. He knows. He knows our sorrows. Make no mistake about it. His eyes are not, he doesn't have eyelids. He can see everything. Nothing is hidden from him. His eyes are always seeing and looking to and fro. He had no need to blink. Okay? Verse 8. And I am come down to deliver them out of the land, out of the hand of the Egyptians. The Most High said, I'm coming to get you out of the daughter of Babylon. You got to trust and believe me. You got to repent and keep my commandments so that you can live. Okay? And I have come down, I, the Most High, have come down to deliver them out of the hand of the Egyptians and to bring them up out of that land unto a good land and a large, unto a land flowing with milk and honey, unto the place of the Canaanites and the Hittites. This is how we know where we're going to. And the Hittites and the Amorites and the Perizzites and the Hivites and the Jebusites. Okay? Now, therefore, behold, the cry of the children of Israel is coming to me. Rest must be sought out by those who trust and believe in the Most High. Okay? The cry of the children of Israel. You need to be crying out to the Most High and asking him and begging him, Father, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. What's his will? To give us the rest that he had promised to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, to the children of Israel, to our forefathers, to our ancestors. Okay? We blacks, black Hispanics, and black Native Americans, that rest is promised to us. Now, therefore, behold, the cry of the children of Israel is come unto me, and I have also seen the oppression wherewith the Egyptians oppressed them. The Most High has seen the oppression wherewith the ununited states of Atrashica oppresses us, whereas Mexico oppresses us, whereas Venezuela, Argentina, Colombia, Paraguay, Uruguay, Brazil. I was watching a video last night where a black American who was able to escape the daughter of Babylon, he lives there. He said it's more racism in Brazil than it is here in the United States. Brother should have did his research. No, he went down there to go whoring. That's why he went down there, because somebody told him that the Brazilian women was easy and they were submissive and all that carrying on. So he went down there to go get him a woman down there because he was sick and tired of the whoredom and the rebellious ways of the women up here. Anyway, okay. Brother said it's more racist down there. He said in the province of Rio, which would be equivalent to the state. So say Rio was Texas or California or New York. The province or the state of Rio has more police brutality than the entire United States combined. All of these nations hate us. They all despise us. They have all oppressed us, the children of Israel. Okay? They hate, the brother was talking about how they hate the black Brazilians. They don't oppress the white Brazilians. Yes, there is a difference. Brazil is a nationality. Brazilian is a nationality. Okay? These people happen to speak Portuguese. Portuguese is not a nationality, it's a language. The Brazilians, people who are residents, born and lawfully citizens of this country of Brazil, which has joined BRICS, is one of the founding members of BRICS, by the way. Okay? Brazil, This country oppresses the black people of that country. Same thing in Suriname. Same thing in Guyana. The blacks and the Amerindians are oppressed, while the East Indians prosper, while the French and the Dutch and the British of those countries prosper, while the white supremacy prospers. Okay, the children of Israel who are black unto the soil are oppressed. Okay, but the Most High said he sees the affliction of his people. And by the way, wherever the Most High have scattered you, that's where you need to be serving out your captivity. Okay, but you need to be crying out to him. You need to trust and believe in the Most High. A deliverer sent by the Father must lead the believer and faithful to rest. Okay, we know that Moses was a deliverer. Yahushua is a deliverer. And you and I, in this dispensation of time, particularly the tribe of Judah, we are to be deliverers. This is the last scripture, and then we're going to conclude until next week. Okay? All right? A deliverer sent by the Father. Sent by the Father must lead the believer and faithful to rest. Okay? So the book of Exodus chapter 3 and verse 10. Come now, therefore, and I will send thee unto Pharaoh, that thou mayest bring forth my people, the children of Israel, out of Egypt. Okay? You need to be laboring to enter into the Most High's rest. One of the ways that you labor into Most High's rest is you be a deliverer. You need to be leading leading the children of Israel, the Most High's people, your people, okay, into keeping the commandments and having faith in the Hamashiach. Okay? You need to be you need to allow the Most High to use you to lay the foundations of many generations, to be a repairer of the breach and a restorer of the paths that dwell in. Okay, you need to allow the Most High to let your light rise in obscurity, and that your darkness be as the noonday, so that the glory of Yahweh shall be your reward. The glory of Yahweh be your reward. Okay, that's what you need to be doing. All right. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end it there. Rest is coming. Okay, we're going to pick this up next week. All right, I pray that this was a blessing to you. I pray that you all have a happy Sabbath, a safe Sabbath. Okay, stay sharp, stay vigilant, stay sober. Okay, and labor to enter into the Most High's rest. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.